Hi folks, I'm Matt and welcome to my monthly update. Wow, it has been quite a month, let me tell you. Like half the things I was going to say, I'm just going to put to the side and get right down to it. First off, an update on Shannon McGrann. Congratulations, EU fans. Not only did she meet her goal, but she has exceeded it by thousands of dollars. You know, I'm so proud of everyone within the movement who really helped spread the word and get this thing going. We were the first movement to get involved. We got the whole Star Wars fan community involved, and she well exceeded her funds. We wish her the best, a speedy recovery, but my thanks to all you EU fans for showing how much you care, showing who you really are. I appreciate that. Also, the Twin Sons Foundation just got back from Celebration a few weeks ago. They had a great time. They actually got to donate tons of books to a local hospital there who had just received a visit from Mark Hamill, and they were all Star Wars out. And when they brought in those books, they said the kids were like, whoa! So I hear it was a huge, huge success. In fact, if you want to hear more about it, check out Prince of the Universe for the next couple of weeks. I'm going to have two of the guys who were there at Celebration on my show. And speaking of Prince of the Universe, that actually wraps up all of my guest stars from all the big donors from our fundraiser. So once again, I need to say, thank you so much for everyone who got to come on the show and do a podcast with me. I said this several times on the podcast. I will say it several more. You'll hear me say it. It was honestly some of the best 3 months I have ever had talking to you fans who really care about the expanded universe, and that's just, it meant probably more to me than you know. Speaking of, I just had Chris on the show yesterday. You definitely need to check his out. Brian and Dylan are up for the next 2 weeks. They're going to give us a celebration rundown and then talk about a few other things. And then, of course, the return of Bruce will happen at the end of the month. I'm sure you don't want to miss that. Now, on Saturday Morning Samoflange, we just did our top 5 movie deaths. Yes, spoilers there. This week, spoilers again, we're going to do our top 5 TV deaths that we know of. And then after that, the Missus is going to make a few guest star appearances on it. And even another YouTuber, Norm from the Board Game Museum, will also be guest starring on the podcast Saturday Morning Samoflange this month. Speaking of Norm, I actually got to visit him this weekend. And Norm, I didn't even take a picture of us together. Like, one of the whole big things I wanted to do was take a picture of us. You can actually see me on his channel, Board Game Museum. We did a review together that will not be out yet, but is sure it's soon to come, I think. It's going to be his 100th board game review. And I actually reviewed the board game, but I'm holding back my review until he releases his. Hopefully we'll release it at the same time. But it was a lot of fun. He also has a little game playthrough. We played a game and filmed it. So that was kind of fun, but it's all on his channel, the Board Game Museum. Check him out. Now, speaking of the week, this past week has been awful for me up until right now as I'm recording this. I actually had my editing equipment go, I mean, it just went out and I couldn't get it back. It crashed and I didn't know what was wrong. So I overnight ordered something from Amazon. It was garbage. I couldn't deal with it. I overnight another one to get to you this week, to get videos sent out this week, and just got it tonight, opened it up, put it in, and the little serial key that goes to unlock the program doesn't work. That's right, it had been stolen. I couldn't get my money back from that, and so, you know, $120 later, I had to get a third program, and I just download it straight from the publisher's website. And now I think I finally have, after 4 hours of it downloading, I think I finally have editing equipment. Actually, we'll see after this, right? So it has been nuts trying to get these videos out to you. In fact, I've got a lot filmed, just nothing edited. And it's been driving me crazy this whole week. So don't worry though, if this one makes it out in time, the rest should be coming out soon. Speaking of course, I'm going to do a board game review tomorrow and a Matt's Expanded Universe on Friday. And this Thursday, I'm going to do a live Q&A. So if you do have any questions that you want me to answer and you will not be able to join me live, then go ahead and put it in the comments below, hashtag Q&A, and I'll make sure to answer those. Folks, it's going to be a super busy month for me, work-wise. I think I'm going to be working a lot of nights and days and back on nights again. So I'm going to be just a little bit everywhere. I've filmed a lot of videos. I just need to edit them. So we should have plenty of videos coming out. But it is going to be a busy month for me. I'm looking forward to the live Q&A though, because it is going to be fun. And I guess I'll just see you then.